County Commissioners Court will come to order. We've got 4 things on the agenda today. This will be a discussion only. No votes will be taken. Item number 1, discussions on the Sheriff's Office uniform policy. Is that you?
That's me, but did the judge talk to you about that?
No.
Well, he called me, we talked.
He mentioned something, but
We talked Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon, and we're really not ready to present this yet, but we are working a deal to try to save some money. And
Okay.
redefine how we're doing
Okay.
golf. So we are, once we get it all figured out and how we can do it, we're
Still gonna be working through goals.
Still going through golf, but we're gonna change up what they can order and how we're doing the ordering, so,
Trying to slimline it.
yes.
The Dolls deal's been a good experience. hasn't
Yes, it has, but it can be better, so
Yeah.
we're gonna make it better.
it? Okay, very good. So we will look for that in the future.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good.
As long as you have pants with lines down.
Do it now?
As long as you have pants with lines down.
Oh, yeah. No.
Over the last couple of weeks, last few days, we need shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah.
Been tough out there.
BDU
Are we
shorts.
gonna go to the Johnny Morris? uniform?
Johnny Morris uniform.
No, with the phone hanging out the front.
You could get him in as a consultant and move right along. Well, let's
Socks are a
go
lot cheaper than boots.
to,
Yeah.
Let's go to number 2, discuss and review jail maintenance projects and work orders.
They are currently working on 2 broken AC units. They're both, one's over the admin offices and one's over at the jail compliance and gym and locker rooms and stuff. The fan motors have burned up on those 2 units. So they're trying to find fan motors. Yes. Yeah, it's hot in there too.
When you hear burned up, that doesn't conjure up a good image.
No, it's not. And other than that, I don't have any other major maintenance problems that I'm aware of. That's what they're working on. Vehicles, I know we talked about vehicles briefly last time. We are still having problems with fuel pumps, and last night talking to Sheriff Curd in Archer County, they are too. They've had like 5 down in the last month.
What year models are those?
1920s mainly.
1920s, boy, no wonder, it's hard to crank those things.
19s and 20s.
Oh, I thought you said 1920s. Okay.
We currently have 6 at
I
Lipscomb.
think the 1920 models use
Tahoes?
gravity flow.
Are they in the tank?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Electric in tank.
Okay, we have 4 I know that are fuel pump issues, and 1 is a cylinder issue. And they also have some cylinder issues with their Tahoes.
This is gonna sound funny.
Brandon, what
Once
was
at
the
city,
problem
we
with
were-
our Tahoe that you've got?
Same thing, the selective cylinder deactivation system.
And it's a 19, isn't it, or what? Is it
Once at the city,
older?
we were found that we had trouble with fuel
It's
pumps.
15.
And they found that people have been trying to siphon gas out of them.
Huh,
And beat them up.
And, the hose that they were trying to siphon the tank out was coming apart in there while they were
residue
siphoning
slid
it.
down
And
there.
that residue was stopping up the fuel tanks.
The electric in-gate tank pumps are much more reliable because the fluid cools the unit, and they sit there and run all the time. And so that's been a good deal, but you get 150,000 miles on one, it may be time to change anyway.
yeah.
Oh.
So that's been, and with the heat and everything, that's been the main
Yeah.
issues.
Well,
Well,
they
think
just
about
cut
it.
out, quit?
Let's quit, sputter, spit, and then
Yeah.
die.
Do they run them below half very often? And that's one thing they'll tell
Well,
you. is don't let them run below
policy
half.
says they're not supposed to. Now, they do, of course, occasionally will run low, and they're not supposed to, but
Yeah. Well, see, that keeps it from self-cooling if you've got a low volume in the
Yeah.
tank. And in the heat like we've had the last few weeks,
the evaporation and,
it's gonna be hot,
Yeah.
but anyway, can you change, I bet you gotta drop the tank, change one,
probably.
probably. Some of them you can do out the top, but not on those, I don't think, so. Okay.
But I brought that up because we had talked about it before, and we're still having issues with that.
Any, word on our new units?
3 are ready,
Okay.
and the other 5 are waiting on something to do with rail, maybe, or
They're still getting
outfitted.
outfitted.
There was 5 still being outfitted, but they were waiting on a part. One of the things we ordered.
We're close then.
We're
That's
close.
good. That's good. Anything else?
No, sir.
Any questions? If not, we'll move on to status report on salaries and overtime. And Margaret, what day was it a Wednesday?
It was yesterday.
Thursday.
Oh, you didn't do
Well-
Okay, all right.
Yesterday morning? Yeah.
if I can get it pulled up here. Back to Wednesday.
The font on these worksheets kills me.
I know.
Yeah, try printing them out and read them.
And I try to raise my head up further, get further down the bifocal, but it don't get any stronger.
He's like, yeah.
At least you're looking in the right direction. What drives me nuts with the bifocals is trying to work overhead and you're looking up through your.
Yeah.
Either that or you finally just do like that and go
Yeah,
over the
it's-
glasses and because the bifocals just aren't working.
I was trying to hang a ceiling fan the other day and I'd try to start the screw and I can't see because my dad, you gotta get your glasses back up. Which is not much to complain about, so.
I know yesterday we had 21 open positions, but we have about 15 applications we're working on, which is the highest number of applications we've had in a long time.
The economy, jobs are starting to slow. People come back.
Well, we've had, the past year we've had quite a few jailers come back.
Yeah.
We've seen really good applications on the last couple of jobs I've been involved in. Outstanding applications. So. They might be going to the wrong office first. Hey, I've had this similar arguments already this morning. Oh, it's internal.
Okay.
I don't have any. You got anything with overtime, Barry?
Any comments or questions from anybody? Jeff, are you good?
I'm good.
That's good.
All good. All good.
Well,
I'm in Beals.
it looks normal.
Yeah.
Don't look good. It looks
Not
normal.
as
good, but it's normal.
normal. That's right. All right, review and discuss regular bills, kind of the same thing. Thank you, Will.
You're welcome, sir.
That was yesterday at 8:46.
Tony, did you know price rushing?
I don't think so.
It's a son of Rusty and Pam Rushing?
Oh, yeah, I know who they are, but I don't.
They're from Crawley, or he was born in Henrietta. I noticed his obituary and I just wondered if you knew him.
Yeah, no, not related.
Barry, that's a pretty big check you wrote out of your account.
Got that so.
Three, 376,000.
Yeah, those are ones you don't wanna do every day. I'm thinking maybe Cat misplaced that.
I wouldn't bet
Probably
on it.
not. Probably not.
Did y'all already chip seal?
Yeah, we're done.
That's right, we're on 3. I guess all my oil bills have already paid, haven't they?
I'm sorry, what?
Precinct 2, all my Ergon bills have already paid. There wasn't any on this time, so I'm assuming they've all
On
paid.
this list?
Yeah.
No, you have one on this list. You have Burkernett Auto, Direct Energy?
No, no,
Southern
no Ergon.
Ergon.
Ergon, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear, I apologize. Then they're probably all paid. We're not completely caught up, but we're pretty close.
That's pretty impressive. She named off the bills that you have out of all the departments and all the hundreds of
No, I looked
bills.
it up, I wish I could say that.
Well, I don't know how you had time to look that
Credit for
up,
that.
because he just asked a question and you had them immediately. That's pretty good still.
Okay, good, thank you, I'll take it.
Margaret, we've got, a spray that we use on the distributor truck that comes from Amazon. Napa got it for us, but told us that it comes from Amazon, and it's just like WD-40, a case of 12. You can do that for us when we get our,
Yeah,
Tana.
all you have to do is copy that address phone, when you find Amazon, copy the little address thing at the top, copy it, and send it to purchasing and say how many of them you want or
Okay.
whatever, and then we'll get it ordered for
Okay.
you. And if you want it shipped somewhere other than, if you or Jack sent
Right.
it, we'd assume you'd want it sent out to Electra.
Yeah.
But if one of them sent it, we'd send it to wherever they are, so just
Okay.
make sure you have it sent if you're sharing to wherever you want it to be
Okay.
located at.
And that stuff is really important.
yeah, it is, and
Yeah.
it does a great job.
I really like our Amazon rep, he came last, I guess a couple of weeks ago now.
Really?
And he comes quite often, and he got on our business account, and we downloaded a whole bunch of stuff to where we get discounts for, so like if you're looking for something particular, instead of going through and searching, all of the ones we get discounts are the first ones you're gonna see, so you'll see
Okay.
the cheaper ones first on there than having to go and, I mean, if it's not what you want, that's great, that's fine.
So
but-
we need to log in a special way.
No, you just log in like normal, I mean, well, you log in like normal, and then it'll come up as you search. If you search paper, or if you search WD-40, or if you search pins of some sort, the first ones are gonna come up, the ones we get discounts on, like for
But
your
I don't-
options to look at.
I don't normally log in. Is there, I mean, that's why I'm asking.
You'd have to
Is
get Nancy or Morgan to do it, because it's the people who have the ability to go on and order themselves, or ask us to look for you, and we can look for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet
And we can do
probably
that.
have that there.
I mean, it's a big investment, but I think it would
It
probably
dissolves
be
that stuff.
dollars well spent. I think it would eliminate a bunch of our problems. Getting something in bulk, make you to circulate, when you get through. I think that would make a huge difference in a lot of the problems we're having with sticking valves and all that stuff. And you wouldn't do it, but what, 3 or 4 times a
You
year?
cannot do the same thing with diesel.
Well, you can, but if you
I don't
have
think
that
it
little-
cuts it as
It doesn't
good.
cut it as good. It does, and maybe that's what, naphtha would be better. It's a little more expensive, but
Well,
I don't know,
naphtha,
just a thought.
You could you could do it and run it through a strainer and strain it back out.
That's what I was thinking, and
You
you're gonna
say-
you're gonna wanna run a little out the boom, and you're gonna get rid of it, but if you could capture, in other words, circulate it and then run it back in the drum, I think it'd be a good investment considering what these dang things are costing now. Man, those things are, it's getting plumb out of hand. Just a thought, something to think about. Any other questions?
We're on. Bills look fine.
That must be a lot faster than I am, or I'm slow.
I didn't go through the general. I just went through all the other ones.
Okay, because I'm still in general.
I figure you can take care of general, I'll take care of the rest.
Margaret, Axon Enterprise, what is that?
That's the district attorneys, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head.
Body cameras.
Thank you.
Body cameras?
Software.
Margaret, I appreciate y'all handling that motor grader deal and getting that done. That's, I wish
No
we-
problem, I had to call him a couple of times to get the invoice after.
Yeah, hey, we got the deal, but we got it done,
Oh, yeah,
everything's
it's
good,
good.
and that's a good
He
deal.
said it was delivered, so
It is, yeah.
good.
I actually went over and, got it in and knocked the paint off the, moldboard, so you don't get to do that very often.
This should finish me up on.
Yeah, I've run it a little bit myself, it's a pretty nice ride.
I bet.
See, Margaret, you need to go run the motor grader.
Hey, get me on there, I need
There
to
you
learn
go.
different things.
You'd probably enjoy it more than working on bills all day.
If I could run over something or hit something.
Maybe
I'd
we just
be-
bury the
really
bills
prefer-
with the.
We prefer the people not to
No,
run
no,
over
no.
stuff.
Oh, okay.
We're not hitting anything with our new motor grader, I'm sorry. Yeah. That's not the object, you know. Now, you can run over some stuff, but we're not hitting anything.
Yeah, we run over quite a few mailboxes, you know, when we're mowing and,
Yeah.
but
And
this
they
last week though, we had one that the mower drove by and the guy called me, he goes, y'all knocked down my mailbox. He goes, I didn't see the mower hit it, but I saw the mower go by and the mailbox fell over. So I sent Jimmy out there. He gets there, he said, we didn't hit this mailbox. He said, we didn't get within 2 foot of it. The grass still tall
Grass
around the
still
mower.
around it, yeah.
But when he went by is when it fell over.
The wind off the,
Yeah. And the guy
There's such lightning
and this is
speed.
the odd thing is, the citizen was extremely nice and polite.
oh yeah.
He said, I was watching it and it just fell over. I was like, okay.
Y'all scared it to death. That's what
I was
that
like, so we went ahead and put it back
It passed
up, but
out.
we didn't touch it.
Yeah,
Now, we did touch another one.
yeah,
Quite
we'll touch one every once in a while.
Yeah.
We need to let Margaret run the trimming tractor.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we
You
Looks
can do
like
some
one of those
damage
James
with
Bond
that.
deals with, you know, the blades.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and you go around and trim
Come
trees
on
with
down,
it.
let's go.
Yeah.
That's gonna be something that's gonna
That's
cost
gonna
us
be
some money.
something.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna cut some highline wire.
That is gonna be
Let's hope
really
not.
interesting, hopefully not.
It's gonna happen.
He's like, he already knows.
Then
If you
end up
could-
killing somebody.
If you can scare a mailbox and make it fall over with a mower, imagine what you can do with that.
And Jimmy said we bought the wrong one. He said in Cotton County, they use one, but not that style. So I don't know what style, I haven't got to see it in person.
The one we got was like the States guys.
The one Cotton County has is more like it has an arm with like a mower.
Yeah.
And these, not just the blades.
Well, we've got an
Ours has a
attachment.
mower,
Yeah,
yeah.
we've got the that
It's
attachment.
like a skid steer mower, you know.
You could
It's
do
like-
small limbs and
You
stuff, but
could.
you're not gonna trim off
Yeah.
of.
It
yeah,
just-
major. Yeah.
I noticed, last time I went to San Angelo, they had used one against that fence brush there and it had shredded pretty bad. There was a lot of peel out, peel barked and stuff like
Look
that.
kinda ugly till
Yeah,
it heals
till it
back
heals
up.
up.
Yeah. Thing is, if we ever got a right of ways where we needed them, you could run that lighter deal on a regular basis and keep it trimmed up. But the first pass is gonna be kinda tough where you've got some big limbs and stuff that are sticking out there, but there's a lot of that needs to be done. Any other questions or comments, guys?
Nope.
There's a lot of bills. Not anymore.
Margaret, do you guys have anything to offer?
I think we're good.
Any other questions or comments? Anything else to come before the Commissioners Court work session this morning? Hearing none, it is 10:20 and we're adjourned. Thank you.